Recons. All right. So let's start. So you would remember that we used to have the Mantee reading from the 30 minutes. So we used to have Mantee reading from the 30 minutes. Let me close my calendar. Mantee was reading from the 30 minutes. And what we had on Mantee for settings was 25, which was literally, let me change this to 25. No, sorry, 23. It's not 25, 23. That is Jordan. It was 23. And then we had, I think, 8 or so. So 23 and an 8. Literally. So we had something like this. And then we were wanting to possibly print above them and then go, right? But then with the new code, we discovered that if we wanted to have 23 reading from the 30 minutes, yeah, it will be difficult for the code. Yeah, it won't be straightforward. It will be too like long-winded for the code. So I had to find a way to be able to get the same moving average on the 5 minutes, because it's reading from the 30 minutes, but we want it from the 5 minutes. So I had to find a way to come to the 5 minutes and then get the same code. So what I did was I opened another Mantee, a moving average, a normal moving average. So let me go find moving average and I'll explain to you what happened. So then you see the transition. Then you understand where we are at the moment. So I came to find a moving average which would align with this 23 from the 30 minutes. So let's say this is the moving average. We color it, let's say white, okay? And then let's make it this thickness. And then I started doing try and error. So I changed it all the way to like 100. You see, it was a bit closer. You see, 100 is a bit close. So I started moving it one by one like that. And then I move it up. And it's getting closer. If you can see, as I move it up, it gets closer to the orange moving average. Keeps getting closer, 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 closer. This is even about 29. But the best one that I got on Mantee was 27 because I did use Mantee to get it. So 27 literally aligned. Sorry, no, 27. 127 literally aligned from Mantee on this one, right? And so therefore, when I did that, I saved that, right? So I don't think I have Mantee. Do I? Yeah, I think I do. So I saved that. And also I did another one to align with, you see, so this 127. 127 on Mantee, you see. And I did another one to want to align with this one. And then what did I find on that one? I did find, I think 43. So 43. You see, 43 is that one. Almost aligned, like worked, almost pretty much close to that one. So I then decided that if that was the case, then I was going to take off this thing, the 30 minutes reading, you know what I mean? Mantee 30 minutes reading, I'm going to take that one off and then we'll work with this very one, you know what I mean? Which is the 23 and then, sorry, which is the 127 and then the 43 standing in the 5 minutes. So literally we can almost say that if you stand in the 30 minutes and you use 23 and then 8, it is the same as standing in the 5 minutes and using 127 and then 43, roughly. We'll keep tweaking until we get the right moving averages, but so far this works. Okay, now we then decided that we're going to use that to create a code. So what we did was we had SuperTrend standing on his own, and then we had the Mantee moving averages all standing on its own. So it has now been combined, right? SuperTrend, let me admit. Yeah, SuperTrend and Mantee have now been combined, and the person who combined it actually is Oswald. Is on the Zoom now. So please, I would like you to appreciate him for us. I would like you to send thank yous to the WhatsApp chat. He's done a very good job. So I have combined it together, and I want you to show you the code. It's so simple. I don't think it's really necessary for him to walk you through the code because it's quite technical. I have actually emailed you copies of the code already. So what I want to do is, I just would like this thing. Felicius, are you on your laptop now?
No, I'm not, but I can get on right now.
You can please get on, and then I'll walk you through, guys, how to set it up. And once you set it up, then we can pause the recording. And then if Oswald has something to say, then he will say it, and then we can roll things up. Okay, there's also one or two things I would like us to look for. So literally like some few things that we want to iron out so that we can take advantage. All right. So please, once you're on it, let me know, and then we can do it. PK. Okay. PK.
Yeah, I do hear.
How are you?
Cool. Yes, sir. I see. Say you send this thing.
Yeah. So Pally shows the cam sharing screen, and then you log on a laptop. Then you go sharing screen, and then I go walk them through. Yeah, you can.
Okay.
It'll be very, very simple way.
All right, I'm on now, Mr. Michael.
Yeah, please share. So what you want to do is you want to take SuperTrend, any SuperTrend.
Yeah, that's one.
Yeah. So did you save SuperTrend in your local script? So go into the code. Let's go and save it again. Yes, and then the 3 dots, and then save us. So now go close it. Close SuperTrend altogether. Close it all together. Yeah. And now go into the this thing, indicators, please. Then go into my scripts. Then you see there's a SuperTrend you say, that's fine. But then we'll possibly call it a different name eventually. So now close it and then go and open SuperTrend. Close it and then yeah. Oh, you've opened the new SuperTrend you just saved, haven't you? So
yeah.
now go into the code, please. And then click on in the body of the code.
Okay.
And then delete it. Control A and delete everything. And delete. Now the email that I sent. You just go and copy and then paste it. Everybody, Phyllis is here. Phyllis is, I thought she was cooking, so maybe she couldn't make it today.
Hi,
I
guys.
didn't want to complain too much because me myself, I've cooked this morning. Now,
Oh, really? Already?
Hey, I've cooked some okra soup and
Hey, I
banku.
can tell you like okra and banku.
I've eaten it right now. No, you know why I cooked it again? Save it, please. Please save.
Is this
That's the code. Yeah, that's the code.
Oh, okay.
You are IT, but Oswald is a developer.
Yeah,
They
is
work
it
with the code this way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now minimize it.
I think I'm getting some error down here.
You saved it. Just minimize. Are you getting error?
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Pull it up. No, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how it looked on mine. Because yeah. So now you're there. Please hide Mantee, please. Yeah. So now go into the. You see, the name is Mickey Howard. I named it Mickey Howard for now. We'll find a proper name and put it on it. So now go into settings of Mickey Howard. Yeah. So now, you remember the settings that we had for SuperTrend?
Yeah.
It was 10, and then the source was closed, and then 1.2.
Yeah.
And then that's it. Now go into the style. When you go into the style, come down to the uptrend, untick that. And then untick uptrend begins.
Hello?
Yeah. Untick uptrend begin, and then leave the buy. Untick downtrend. Downtrend begin, untick it. Leave the sell. And then untick that dot. Well, leave that one. And then come down uptrend highlight. Untick it. And then downtrend highlight. Scroll down to the bottom. And then you can take the labels off if you want, or values. You can leave it or take it, it's no problem. Now save as default. Okay. All right. So now, how does this work? Very simple. The way he has created this thing works very simply. We decided yesterday when we saw this thing, we decided that we made some slight changes, but I want you guys to decide and make that change yourself. The first thing is you see the gray line, which is below there. We can actually change that one and actually make that the blue and the purple, but it's up to you. But that is the 127, which was originally the 23 over 30 minutes. Yeah. And then the blue one that it's there, it is the 8 over 30 minutes. But now it's all sitting in the 5 minutes. And they've included the moving the super trend. So it's as simple as what we are saying now is if we are in an uptrend or we are printing candles above these moving averages, yeah, super trend, you can set your alert for super trend to give you only the buys. You get what I'm saying? So it won't give you sell alerts. You got what I'm saying now? So now come to the left, all the way to the left. All the way left of the chart. I want a downtrend.
Okay.
You see, so in a downtrend, if the moving averages are showing that, or we are printing below the moving averages, you get a sell only. You can set to say get a sell only alert. But in this case, your sell only alert would come on if the price action is printing below both moving averages. Does it make sense? So
Yeah.
like when you go to the next cell, you see that next cell?
Yes, sir.
No, to the right. No, the very next one. Move too fast.
This one.
No, yes, that possibly would not come, or maybe would. You see the next cell after that? That
Yeah.
definitely would not come.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Yes,
This
that one would come. But what I'm saying is, I realize that even if we do it that way, we would possibly miss some good sales. Do you understand? Because like that one I told you that would not count, it went further, didn't it? Do you understand? So in that case, imagine you want to change the moving average, the second moving average. You can go and change it. So go to settings and I'll show you what to do. So second moving average, that is the, go to input, please. The second moving average, that is the last one at the bottom, that's the 43. Look at the 43. So you can change that and say, okay, fine, let it be 127. And then both 1 and 2 are the same. Do you understand? Or you can change it, make it something like, first make it something like 100, let's see. Okay. Do you understand? So you see it's moved. So where we would normally, you see with the place we would have missed the place, okay, the place we would have missed it, that place is now qualified. So you can amend your moving averages and let it align. You got what I'm saying? If you only need one moving average, go back and then you change the numbers to be the same numbers in both the first moving average and second moving. Just go in the setting, please. So change 127. Boom, and they've aligned. So it's just one moving average you have on it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yes. So that is how we work it. Now let's go and see how to set alerts quickly, and then I'll get Oswald on to just say some quickly. So in alert like that, it is the same alert that we set. So select the Mickey Howard and then buys. Okay, so buy.
Yeah.
So buys, yeah. So yeah. And now I'm just describe it. Put anything in the alert for now. In the alert name. Just anything. Gold. And then create. So now that you've created, it means that for buys, it qualifies. It will only give you buys when you're printing above. Now
Yeah.
go to the other one. Go to another alert. So you set 2 alerts.
Yeah.
And this one is going to be for what?
Sales.
Sales. And then once per bar. And then do it sales or something. Gold sell or whatever. Okay. Sell. That's right. Now boom. So now you realize that on the charts, when you look at the moving averages, any qualifying this thing, sell or buy, you see there's a star and a dot on that candle. You see there's a star and a dot on the candle. So in the yeah, that one there's a sell and a dot. When you go to the left, no, go to the left, please. That same place that wasn't qualifying first.
Okay.
There's a sell and a dot on it. You get what I'm saying? So you would know which ones would qualify and which one would not qualify by these ones. If you, at least if you're doing history, then you can know that, or this will qualify or this will not qualify. It's as simple as that. Do you understand? Now, we also were testing a few things. What we're testing was the settings in the in this new thing. So go into settings, I'll show you what we did. First, what I want you to do is put a line on the cell. Those 3 cells. Just put lines, vertical lines on them. And then, oh, okay, you know, take that line off. Please take them off. And then let's go to the beginning. Now go to reset the chart, please. Now, okay, you see where we got the buys and stuff. Just put lines, a few lines on just the buys, please. vertical lines on the buys. Yeah, another one. Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go to the left. Do a few couple ones. Just on those buys. You see those when the yeah, next. Yeah. Keep doing it. Just keep doing it. And then we just want to see a way to make the best use. Okay, that's fine. Now go to the settings. And then we tweak this a little bit. So do this thing one, the ATR multiplier one. Let's see what happens. And then okay. You see it's changed the positions
Yeah, just
of
like
some of them slightly before. So we are tweaking and trying to find the best fit now. You know what I mean? Because if we are in the trend and it's only going to call us on buys, then the alerts won't be too much. So if we tweak it, meaning that any buy could be a good buy. So we want to tweak it and get the best like fit because I wanted to almost align with candlestick patterns. You know what I mean? Like if you look at the buy, which is sitting, go left. Yeah, the buy before that, no, the buy before that. You see, there's this thing, something like a tweezer button there.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see, I would wish for it to call me on that one, and then I'll play this other one. The one after that was perfect because it's a bullish engulfing.
Yeah.
And then we trade that one. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. Before I continue, I just want Oswald to just say something quickly. Oswald, you there?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah. All right. So yeah, Michael wanted me to say hello to obviously I haven't joined the meeting before, but I'm on the team. I'm in the background. Yeah. I do most of the programming, but
Yeah.
I always stay in the background.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to say hello to you guys, and hopefully we will get there, and we will all be getting winning trades all the time. That's the aim.
Yes,
So,
that's the aim, of course.
yeah. So work gradually and improve it, and then hopefully, when you get a call, it will be winning. It will be a winning trade. Yeah.
Amen.
Mm.
So yeah, so Oswald has been my friend for years. Yes, we're friends since I think we actually went to the same college in Ghana, St. Augustine's College, for years. And then we were in the same like singing group gospel thing we did, and so we've known each other for years. But he owns his own business. He is a developer, and we started all this thing from crypto time when we were looking at crypto together, and then we went into trading, and so that thing has really taken over now. And good enough, he has the skill to be able to at least convert the ideas and the concept we have into something which can be visible and can be easy. You know, so I really, really appreciate the fact that he's part of the team. See? Yeah, so that is that really. So he's on the group. So if any questions at all technically about this, you can ask him straight on the group, and then he will come back to you guys. Okay.
Yeah. Or any ideas of how we can improve it, then we can just change it and then move it forward.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So
So
I will
now,
jump out. I just came to say hello, and I will just leave.
all right.
All
Thank
right.
you.
All the best. Thank you.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you. Bye.
Now, guys, what I want next is I want us to be able to find the best way to trade this, you know, because like you see, let me take over now, Felicius, and then I'll show you exactly what I want to say. Desktop, Bing. So this is exactly the same thing that I have now. Yeah. So I'm gonna just edit mine. So style, input 125. Let me even do this 127, 127. Okay. 2-7. Yeah, so that's aligned exactly. So if you like, you can change. In fact, I'm going to actually make the small one 43 for now. You see, and what I want is the way we could trade this thing very, very easily. Meaning that I'm finding, you see, we were not printing above a certain level here. So we're sitting somewhere. Let me take my things off. We're sitting somewhere along this line for ages. You know what I mean? So, and I knew because when I was in the 30 minutes yesterday, I could see that this thing wasn't going up. And I was expecting that he would at least break this thing and go up. And he broke it later on, you know? And when he broke in the 30 minutes, I wasn't sure whether because of news it might come down or it might go up or blah, blah, blah. But we were hovering around this place for a long time, this area for a long, long, long time. And I could see in the 30 minutes that we'll come up and then we'll go back. We'll come up and then we'll go back. So in that regard, I want to find like a way, like a confluence or a way to still trade, you know? So in that regard, Oswald, what Oswald has been doing is that he trades technically in the 3 minutes now. You know what I mean? Because the 3 minutes will call him, you see between here and there, there's more room. You get what I'm saying? Here and there, there's more room. Here and there, if you get there, there's so much room. It wouldn't trade that one until we break, and then it will continue trading. Here and there, you see this one qualified. You see this one though is buy, it did not qualify. Why? Because this moving average was above it. That's why we are trying to come down to the level whereby we possibly would align 1, 2 to 1, 2. So if you want only one moving average, you change it. You see, so immediately you see it qualifies. Boom, goes. So we have this option of either if you clearly know that it's a sideways thing, then you can scale down to a lower time frame, but which means that you need to reset your alerts again. Or you could still be in the 5 minutes, or look at this 4 minutes. We know that you could still be in the 5 minutes and say that fine. If you know that the level that is going to reach is somewhere there, then something like that, it is close to the level. So you look at it, maybe you might not take it. Something like this is not close to the level. So when you get it, or you go on this one, you might take it hoping that it will go to that level. But you see, it came back down before it took you to the level. You see what I mean? So then, and all we are looking for is minimum, maybe 1-to-1. You see what I'm saying? 1-to-1. If you're doing just 1-to-1 for now, because it has this level until it breaks, because like when we broke this level, we came back, retested the tops and went. If you had something in mind that this is what you were going to do, that one, you know for sure that when we are from this level, we are going all the way there. So this one, when it broke, you can go up and know the level that you're going to. But until it breaks, you can either scalp, or you can change and find another pair, which was clearer. Because you see, this one was clearer. This qualifies. It takes you up. It gives you a buy. It was closer to the top. Although it brought you down, it still takes you up. This is a better buy. It takes you up. It brings you down. It takes you up. You know that maybe it's not, you come out, maybe break even or something like that. So you can also decide that you look through the pairs that you've got and then you trade those. So look at this yesterday. This was clearer. You know, we came down, we had a sell here. This sell will cut you out. You know, this sell will definitely cut you out. So you lose a trade on this one. And then you get another sell. Boom. That will cover your money and more. You get sell on this one. Possibly it won't be the best sell. It will come back again all the way to the top. The top loss definitely will be here. Comes all the way to the tops. And then it takes you back down. And then you jump out. You see what I mean? So you can either do that if you know there's a clear level. And how would you know there's a clear level? Go on the higher time frame. You know, because yesterday what we had was we woke up somewhere. This is 6. This is 7. When we had this candle at 6 o'clock, it's almost like a tweezer top. So you expect that at least we will possibly continue going down and down. So these are clear opportunities we trade. As against gold yesterday, You see how gold looked yesterday? We were printing this 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Look at what we're printing. And then before 7 o'clock to 8, before we printed something, then maybe you can find opportunities to trade this, you know. But then if you see a clearer one, which you know that, oh, this one has a clear direction, then you rather jump on that one and trade it. And then you keep comparing it to this thing, how we call it, how do we call it? The other pairs to see if another opportunity comes up, you know. So what I want us to do, one was, is there a way, or we should find a way in the 5 minutes to find the other moving average, which possibly, if let's say we are saying we have two moving averages, let's say the 43, 1 to 7, and then 43. You see, so imagine we are saying that if we are in an uptrend, then this thing, the candle should print clearly above it. But maybe, could it be that if we can find either a moving average or something, which if we are printing above, then we know that clearly we are in a high trend? Or should we just stick to just one moving average and then use the levels, looking at the this thing, of the candlestick patterns, either on the 1 hour or on the 8 minutes? It's something I want you guys to go and think about it, especially in places where you have levels like this one. You see here for sure, we're having very, very like flat levels. Some like here for sure. You know what I mean? So that's one thing I want us to think about, how we can possibly figure out that this is not going. If someone can say something now, we could do it now. Alternatively, maybe it could be a moving average that we put there. Is okay, fine. This can rather work with the immediate, let's say, move this thing, candlesticks, so that if it's above it, then we know we are going. You see, so meaning therefore that once we're here, we might possibly trade around here. Here we'll possibly not get a proper trade to trade because it's in the candles. And then when it breaks off the candles, then we can go. It's something I want you to do. And if that's the case, please test and find the best moving average we could possibly qualify. You know what I mean? Just that, you see, if we do something like that, there are places like this candle. You see, that's where we had the buy. But because it was below that moving average, we possibly wouldn't go. You know, so maybe if that's the case, do we tweak the moving average down maybe to 40 or something, or up? I can't tell personally. You know what I mean? To find like maybe 69. You know what I mean? You know, to find something, even 69 did not qualify yet. You know, so that's the thing I'm trying to get. Let's say 89, let's see. Yeah, 89 looks a bit okay. You guys see, so let's tweak and find. And you would all know that you would qualify when you see, how we call it, the dot and the X on it. You know what I mean? We use that as history, as a way to guide us. You know, so like this will qualify, this will qualify. So I want you guys to tweak and find something. If that doesn't work, then we have to find another way and use just one moving average to trade it. You see, I think that is that really. Okay, now questions. Any questions, please?
Yes, please.
You're
Just
fine.
quickly. How do you reckon that, or do you reckon that this could work in the 15 minutes?
Okay, in the
Have
15
you
minutes,
tried
if you
to
go
check?
in the 15
Yeah.
minutes, yeah, then it
Mhm.
means you need to have a whole new setting. Why?
Okay.
In the 15 minutes, now take Mantee, right? When you
Mhm.
take Mantee in the 15 minutes, I said if you are in the 15 minutes, then your setting, your time frame in Mantee should be 1 hour. Does it make
Okay.
sense?
Yeah.
So it becomes 1 hour. And let's say we are moving with 8 and still the 23, but on the 1 hour. Okay. Now,
Okay.
if that is the case, what would happen to SuperTrend? Then the SuperTrend settings possibly needs to be different. All right. So, for example, what's SuperTrend? The SuperTrend. So let me okay, that's fine. Let me do something like that. You see 13 and let's say 0.9 or something. So what would happen with that is you possibly would take something like this. It's like it should work, but the settings would have to be different. You see, you can trade something like they won't come very often, but you can possibly get opportunities in but we're in the 50 minutes, you see.
Yeah.
But you see my settings are different because I've picked it. So this one, then what do you do when you come to this thing, this indicator, make you have an indicator? What you do is simple. You will find the moving average that would align. Do you understand?
Mhm.
You find the moving average. So let's say, let me go and change this 128, this moving average color. Let me make it white. White. Okay. And this is going to align with 23. It's going to align with 23 in the 1 hour. So we want this to align with this 23. You get what I'm saying? Because what is happening right now is we know that if this is Mantee, you see Mantee is the orange and the light green. You can see it on and off.
Mhm.
We
Yeah.
want a moving average to align with that. Do you get what I'm saying? So this
Mhm.
moving average, we need to align it and adjust it. So we're going to input. We have to get the white getting to the orange. So maybe we need to change it down. You see, it's moving closer, moving closer, moving closer, moving closer. It looks like it's going to be 89. Boom. Exactly. You see, so
Yeah.
you see the 89 will align in the 15 minutes. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
89 aligns. And then the other one, which is this blue, should align to this green. Let me just tidy this up a little bit. Uptrend, uptrend against, downtrend against, and then highlighter, take off. All right. So what we are doing is we want this blue to align with this orange, with this green. So what we're doing is to then start finding the best fit. And then the best fit will then be input is below it, so it has to go up. I think it will be 69. Oh no, it's coming, it has to come down instead. Or maybe. So you can align it yourself. Sometimes you don't get it perfectly. So let's say it's 23. Does it make sense? So you have to align it yourself and get a best fit. Does it make sense? So now once you've done that, you can close your Mantee and leave those on. You know what I mean? And then amend it. So really speaking, if that is the case, this should qualify. I don't understand why I can't even get this thing on this one. This should call. Let me just go back. See if I've done it well. Sell by uptrend against. Uptrend against. Doesn't give me anything else. Input is chart. Okay. So source, let's do it closed. And then alignment of 0.9. And then I think it's 13 in that case. And then boom. You see, so now it's giving it to you. So you need to set it up that way. And the settings that I did was simple. 13 for the ATL, close, and then 0.9. You can also tweak it. So you need to tweak it to find the best fit. You can also make it 1. It's up to you, right? Or 0.9 or something. And then once you've done it, you see, this will tell you that you get an alert on this one. you get an alert on this one, and it brings you down again because it's creating a double bottom, and then you get another alert on this one, and then that will take you, you know. And then if you're in the trade, it will take you wherever it will take you. You are really coming up to here. So it's going to be something like 1-to-1, technically speaking. Something like that's 43 pips to 78 pips. You know what I mean? Something like that. You know,
Okay.
then you take it. And then, so with that, it means that you're going to do another whole new self-setting. What then also would happen is you can decide, okay, fine, if this is 89, you can, and you want to use only one moving average, then you go here into input, and then you change this one to 89. So you have only one moving average. Boom. So, and then you can work with it. It's a matter of your choice. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's that really.
Okay.
That's really
Thank you.
that. Yeah. Okay. Any questions, guys? Any questions, guys?
No, no question.
Okay. So I think we are good. And Phyllis, let me do this and tell you. Sometimes to maybe rather than even sitting in the 15 minutes,
Mhm.
you can go and sit in the 10 minutes instead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then that can give you better, quicker. You see, this one is quick opportunity. And then you trade it. You see. So then you're not in the 5 minutes and it's not too fast.
Yeah, and
Neither
then
are
the
you in the
15 minutes
15
are
minutes,
too
which is
slow.
too slow. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then you can look at this, clean, beautiful. Then you trade it. This, then you trade it. That, and then you trade it. You see, boom. This one is very long, so you can decide that you wait for retracement or you just take a risk. You would come down, it will come up, come down, it will come up, it will take some time, and then see what you can do with it. You know, so I think that's that. Now, risk management, we should make sure what Oswald was saying was that he realizes that if you get a buy signal, sometimes you can put the stop loss right under that buy signal when you're in a trade. Just a little bit of gap above the buy signal. So then if the trade would not go and it comes and cut you, then it means the trade will not go at all. It will never go. You know what I mean? So, but you see, the problem I have sometimes with that is you look at this buy signal.
Yeah.
It was here. If you put it just right under that, it will come and cut you, and then it will go. You see what I mean? It will go at least a little up. So what I was saying is we should look at the comfortable place to put our stop losses, maybe the low before, and then when it comes back to us, and it goes up and it keeps working its way and it doesn't go, when it comes to entry again, or it comes closer to a place, you know, that like this me sideways, I might think it would not go. So then maybe I've gone into the trade here. It's better to cut me myself off here than rather I would have been under it and it comes all the way from the tops and cuts me. It's more less of a loss here if I'm cutting myself out and then it moves up. You know what I mean? Than maybe putting it just too close. You know, so I think with stop loss management, I think we know how to put stop losses, do we?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And then we can do that. Okay. So please test. I want us to all have a look at the various approaches, the 5 minutes, and then the 10 minutes, the 15 minutes and the 10 minutes, and see what best moving averages we can use. Okay. All right. So thank you guys. It's literally 11 o'clock. Normally this things, when we start going forward, it won't be too long. We just come within 30 minutes. We're done. We're going. So it's literally an hour, but it's good. We've done a good job. So we'll catch up in a week. If anything at all, please put questions in the on the chat and we'll pick it up on there. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Bye bye.